it's Warchief, and today I'm going to show you how I mid-tempo. I don't want to show you how to mid-tempo because there's probably a bunch of videos on how to do mid-tempo. I'm just going to show you how I did it. Pretty much, I don't make mid-tempo. If you listen to my music, I make trap, hybrid trap, dubsteppy stuff. Never made mid-tempo. I try to make this drop. I try to make it as mid-tempo as possible. It was fun. I'm not that into mid-tempo. Just a warning there, but it was fun making it, and it sounds cool. So anyways, I'm going to show you how I made this drop, mid-tempo drop. So if you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you think, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with the drums. Nothing too special. So I'm going to solo the drums, see what we get, see what we get. Pull these up. I did my drums in MIDI, and then I convert them to audio. That's just how I like to do things. So let's listen to these. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. It just sounds cool though. It's just a constant. It's at 108 BPM. I was gonna do 100 BPM, and then I wanted like 8 BPM really doesn't matter, but I accidentally typed in like 107 point whatever. I was like, well, we'll just put it to 108. So that's how that happened. Nothing too crazy. Drums are just really simple. And I'll show you what I did in the drum machine. This one is a Tynan kick. I took all the low end out of it, so all you can hear is the poppiness, and then I made a kick. This is pretty much my kick rack that I made, and I use this for the low end in my kick for every kick I ever produce or make. Let's go to the snare. Snare, I use Tynan snare. It's like a dubstep snare. Put some EQ on it, just a little bit more high end to that, and then I added a clap, layered that. The clap is pretty cool. It's a Graves clap. I tuned my drums. I always tune my drums. This is D sharp 1. Put it to D sharp 2. It will sound like poop. Yeah, a little too high, a little too high. So it just sounded good at D sharp 1. And then I put a ROM on it. It's a reverb plug-in from Native Instruments. Pretty cool. Added some high end. You boost a little bit of high right there. Liked that. All I did was tune it to D. No EQ, nothing. Just was like, I wasn't feeling it. Sounds cool though. And then you take this, we go to the sub. So the sub is pretty cool. The sub is, I pretty much made this preset for the grid a long time ago. I have a low grid. You can see in here it is a sine wave with ADSR. That's it. And then the other one is a mid. That's pretty much the mid range. It's a triangle with the ADSR. On the low, I have OTT, multiband 3, EQ. I have a trash, transient control, and then you can see it's really, really low. It's between 86 to 30 hertz, or 30 to 86, and then the tool turns it to mono, and then my volume shaper is at the end of both racks, and that is just where it cuts out. I put it, this is like an 808 curve. I could put it up, but I just left it. Didn't feel like messing with it. So then we go down to the mid. I have everything the same except this right here. I do not use the isotope for my mids. I use the Dirt from Native Instruments. It is awesome. I use this preset called Wave Blender. Don't always use this preset. I was listening to it. I'll let you listen to it. Probably can't hear it because I have another EQ. Sounds cool, sounds cool. You probably can only hear this if you had headphones. And on my main group, I always cut it off about whatever I feel like. I think it's like 200 right here, so nothing past you can't hear anything past 200 hertz. So that's that. Sub bass, really easy. It sounds really good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good sub. Okay, let's get into the real good part. So this right here. This is hitting on the snares every time. This is did I make this? Or did I? Oh yeah, I made this. It's a preset I made. Named it Matrix Reloaded. It sounds like this. I'll play it for you. And it's just going with every snare, so you can barely hear it. You can barely hear it, like barely hear it. But anyways, I added that on each snare, give it a little bit of like hissy sound. No. And then the second part right here, this part, these are cool. I like these. I think this is a preset I used from Excellent Sounds, or I made it. I don't know. A lot of stuff I'll make, or I'll just use. Yep, this is from Excellent Sounds. This is called Nowhere. It's really cool. All I did was change the waveform, I believe, and I added some serum effects, OTT, a limiter, a gate, because there's a lot of reverb on it, and it just kept going, so I just cut it off when the sound ended, and another EQ. This EQ is doing nothing. It's just keeping everything flat across the board, so that's how I do that. And I mixed it up. That's all it is. And the release is kind of in the middle. What is the release? It's 200. I had it at like real low, but it sounds better like this. All the low end is out. Put some of the mids up, and then I lowered down the high. That's just how I just like the sound. It just sounds cool like this. Probably turn it up too. And, or if you don't want to turn it up right there, you can use the peak limiter. What is it at? 16. Let's just put it at 20. Sounds cool. Like it. Okay, and this thing right here. What is this? I swear, I can't remember any of this stuff. Oh, I made this. Actually, this is a preset I made, and then I changed some of the waveforms and turned it into what you're about to hear right now, is this. Okay, the original Gotham sound does not sound like this. I might save this, name it something else, but I used a preset that I made and I turned it into a whole new sounds. I do that a lot. A lot of my sounds are copies of sounds I've already made. That's just how I do things. So this sounds really cool. Not too much. EQ, I took a little, you can barely hear. I took a little bit of the fourth band, turned it down a little bit. I used some serum effects. I used a lot of serum effects. If you didn't know, I use a lot of serum effects. It's hyperdimension, flanger, well, the dimension's off. Flanger, phaser, delay. I do the whole robot thing, and then I use the reverb, flanger, filter, plus, flanger plus, and then the equalizer. But this right here, the low end pops up, so every time it goes pretty much I think on the kicks and snares. Yeah, it gives it that vibe. And I also, if you do not see it, what did I, where is the wave table position? I just moved up so it'd have a different sound. I just moved them up so they'd have different characteristics in the drop. Pretty cool, like it. Alright, so anyways, now to the part we're all interested in, and I don't know why I put this in here, but it was funny. Okay, I was like, I kind of want an ongoing, like in Trap, they got, yeah. I was like, what if I get like a chick saying, yeah, like, yeah. But instead I found porn stars moaning. Yes, I said that correctly. These are porn stars moaning. I am going to play this by itself. No effects at all. I just play it on its own, and this is what I pretty much got from that. Oh, shit. Okay, anyways, yeah, it sounded like poop, a lot of glitching, the BPMs were really off, the way I had to stretch them, and you can tell they're stretched. So I was like, let's try to fix these. So I put EQ, I put this chain on it, it's a vocal chain inside Bitwig, I forget which one it is, it's Dynamics, Vocal Processor Dynamics, I use that, didn't really touch anything, I might have turned up the DS, then I put my native robot voice that preset that I made in Bitwig. There's a tutorial I showed you how to make this in a video a long time ago, and then yeah, I just lowered some of this 400, would that be mids? That'd still be like low mid area. That's where I put that, and then I got this. Oh shit. Oh shit. And that's how that happened. So anyways, yeah, this is my, I guess, interpretation of mid-tempo, what I would be making if I was a mid-tempo producer, stuff like this. Sorry for the porn stuff, and you can probably see their names. Yep, Bonnie Rotten, Tori Black, Sasha Grey. Yeah, don't look these up unless you're of age, please. I don't want to get in trouble. Anyways, yeah, let's play it and see what it sounds like. And I also did sidechain, but you can see that. But thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you think about my mid-tempo drop. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to do a new series like this called How I, and then whatever, how I hybrid trap, how I EDM, whatever, because there's a lot of how-tos, but I care for how to do it that way. I want to show you how I do it my way. So yeah, that's going to be new series. I'm really interested in doing like trance, some techno, future based, just a bunch of different genres that I normally don't do, and I think I will learn a lot, and you might learn a lot too. So anyways, thank you for joining me, and I will catch you guys later. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe. I know it just keeps going on, and I'll just put something in the corner to tell you to do all that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye.